Surrak Dragonclaw. Surrak Dragonclaw is a renowned warrior of Tarkir's Temur frontier, portrayed as a figure who fuses reverence for the wild with uncompromising martial strength. His legend is closely tied to a formative wilderness trial, and the fame earned from single combat against a cave bear, which encapsulates his hard-won status among his people. Surrak can be cast at instant speed due to flash, allowing him to appear at the most strategically disruptive moment. He is uncounterable, makes your creature spells uncounterable, and grants trample to your other creatures, so your attacks reliably push damage through blockers. A Surrak Dragonclaw aggro deck, also known as Temur Stompy, uses early acceleration and continuous threat deployment to maintain pressure and endgames through combat. The deck leverages Surrak to protect its creature-heavy game plan from counter magic, while Trample converts a wide or tall board into decisive damage. Combo ideas for Surrak decks. Combo number 1, Hullbreaker Horror, plus Temur Ascendancy, plus Selvala, Heart of the Wilds. Required conditions: 1. Hullbreaker Horror is on your battlefield. 2. Temur Ascendancy is on your battlefield. 3. Selvala, Heart of the Wilds is on your battlefield. 4. You have a non-land permanent card in hand. 5. You have a mana to initially activate Selvala's ability. 6. Selvala can tap to produce enough mana to cast the non-land permanent card in hand, Selvala herself, and activate her ability. Activating the combo: 1. All creatures you control have haste due to Temur Ascendancy. 2. Activate Selvala and tap it, adding mana in any color combination equal to the greater power among the creatures you control. 3. Cast a non-land permanent card. 4. Hullbreaker Horror triggers, then target and return Selvala from the battlefield to your hand. 5. Cast Selvala. 6. Hullbreaker Horror triggers again, then target and return the non-land permanent cast in step 3 from the battlefield to your hand. 7. Repeat. Combo results: 1. Infinite ETB triggers. 2. Infinite LTB triggers. 3. Infinite colored mana. 4. Infinite storm count. Combo number 2, Savage Ventmaw, plus Aggravated Assault. Required conditions: 1. Savage Ventmaw is on your battlefield. 2. Aggravated Assault is on your battlefield. 3. Savage Ventmaw does not have summoning sickness. 4. An opponent is unable to kill or remove Savage Ventmaw. Activating the combo: 1. Declare Savage Ventmaw as an attacker. 2. Savage Ventmaw triggers, adding 3 red mana and 3 green mana to your mana pool, that you don't lose as steps and phases end. 3. Move to your post-combat main phase. 4. Activate Aggravated Assault, then untap all creatures you control, and you get an additional combat and main phase after this one. 5. Repeat. Combo results: 1. Near infinite red and green mana. 2. Near infinite combat phases. 3. Near infinite and tap of creatures you control. Combo number 3, Kiki-Jiki, Mirror Breaker, plus Pestermite. Required conditions: 1. Kiki-Jiki Mirror Breaker is on your battlefield. 2. Pestermite is on your battlefield. Activating the combo: 1. Activate Kiki-Jiki and tap it, then create a token copy of Pestermite with haste. 2. The Pestermite token ETB ability triggers, then untap Kiki-Jiki. 3. Repeat. Combo results: 1. Infinite ETB triggers. 2. Infinite creature tokens with haste. Combo number 4, Old Gnawbone, plus Hellkite Charger. Required conditions: 1. Old Gnawbone is on your battlefield. 2. Hellkite Charger is on your battlefield. 3. Old Gnawbone and Hellkite Charger do not have summoning sickness. 4. An opponent cannot block nor kill Old Gnawbone and Hellkite Charger. 5. You have enough mana to pay for the ability of Hellkite Charger. Activating the combo: 1. Attack with Old Gnawbone and Hellkite Charger. 2. Hellkite Charger attack ability triggers, then choose to pay to get an additional combat phase after this one. 3. Old Gnawbone triggers for each creature that dealt combat damage, then create that many treasure tokens. 4. Move to your additional combat step. 5. Attack with Old Gnawbone and Hellkite Charger again. 6. Activate 7 treasure tokens by tapping and sacrificing them. 7. Repeat from step 2. Combo results. 1. Near infinite combat phases. 2. Near infinite treasure tokens. Combo number 5. Terror of the Peaks plus Rite of Replication. Required conditions. 1. Terror of the Peaks is on your battlefield. 2. Rite of Replication is in your hand. 3. You have enough mana to cast Rite of Replication, including its kicker cost. Activating the combo. 1. Cast Rite of Replication with kicker, targeting Terror of the Peaks, then create 5 token copies of it. 2. The 5 Terror of the Peaks tokens ETB will trigger the non-token Terror of the Peaks 5 times, and each other Terror of the Peaks token 4 times. 3. Resolve all Terror of the Peaks triggers, dealing 5 damage to any 25 targets. Combo result. Huge amount of damage to any target.
Hi Commander, if you are new here, welcome to our channel. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click that bell icon to get notified every time we post a new video. Enjoy!
Non-game changer spells that are commonly found in Surrak decks. Goreclaw, Terror of Qal Sisma. Mana Compression. Goreclaw reduces the spell cost of creatures with power for a greater by 2 generic mana, letting an Aggro or Stompy shell deploy multiple large threats sooner, while Surrak's can't be countered effects protect those threats from counter magic. Overrun Burst. When Goreclaw attacks, your power for or greater creatures receive +1/+1 and trample until end of turn, converting a developed board into a decisive combat step. Power for core. Goreclaw specifically rewards a battlefield and curve built around creatures with power for or greater, which aligns with Surrak's role as a reliable and uncounterable finisher. Shaman of the Great Hunt. Combat Scaling. Shaman rewards every successful attack by placing +1/+1 counters on your creatures, rapidly increasing board power, while Surrak's Trample ensures those creatures consistently deal combat damage to trigger the growth effect. Card Advantage Engine. The ferocious ability draws cards based on number of creatures with power for or greater you control, which aligns perfectly with Surrak's typical big creature aggro strategy. Tempo Pressure. Haste allows Shaman to immediately contribute to combat, fitting into an aggro curve where damage must start early, while Surrak ensures both Shaman and subsequent creatures resolve reliably and keep attacking without disruption from counter spells. Temur Ascendancy. Immediate Pressure. Temur Ascendancy grants haste to all your creatures, allowing them to attack immediately upon entering, which complements Surrak's flash timing. Sustained Card Flow. Its card draw trigger rewards playing power for greater creatures, aligning directly with Surrak's typical big creature build, and preventing the deck from running out of threats while maintaining aggression. Trample Conversion. While Ascendancy enables fast attacks, Surrak's global Trample ensures those hasty creatures convert into meaningful damage even through blockers, creating a consistent and efficient combat engine. Rattleclaw Mystic. Early Acceleration. Rattleclaw Mystic provides flexible mana in Temur colors, enabling faster deployment of large creatures, which complements Surrak's strategy of playing high-impact threats early and consistently. Explosive Mana Surge. Its morph ability allows a surprise burst of Temur colors when turned face up, supporting sudden tempo plays such as casting multiple creatures in one turn. Aggro Curve Stability. By smoothing mana and fixing colors, Rattleclaw ensures the deck can reliably curve into powerful attackers, which synergizes with Surrak's Trample grant to convert those creatures into consistent combat damage. Quartzwood Crasher. Trample Engine. Quartzwood Crasher specifically rewards creatures with Trample, while Surrak grants Trample to your entire team, effectively turning every successful attack into a trigger that generates massive token threats. Damage Multiplication. The more combat damage your creatures deal, the larger the dinosaur tokens become, creating exponential board growth. Aggro snowballing. In an aggro strategy, early pressure leads into overwhelming board presence, and Quartzwood converts each combat step into additional attackers. Beast Whisperer. Continuous card engine. Beast Whisperer draws a card every time you cast a creature, which perfectly supports a creature-heavy aggro strategy and ensures a steady flow of threats alongside Surrak's board-focused game plan. Protected value. Even if opponents attempt to counter your creatures, Surrak prevents them from being countered while Beast Whisperer still triggers on casting, guaranteeing both card advantage and board presence. Aggro sustainment. Aggro decks often risk running out of resources, but Beast Whisperer mitigates this by converting every creature spell into both pressure and card draw. Rhythm of the Wild. Redundant protection. Rhythm reinforces Surrak's core strength by also making your creature spells uncounterable, ensuring your aggro strategy remains resilient against control and consistently establishes board presence. Flexible aggression. Rite allows each creature to enter with either haste or a +1/+1 counter, letting you adapt between immediate attacks or stronger threats, while Surrak's Trample ensures both options translate into effective combat damage. Aggro consistency. By combining guaranteed spell resolution with enhanced creature entry, Rhythm supports the same aggressive tempo Surrak promotes, resulting in a steady stream of impactful attackers that are difficult to stop. Thrix, the Sudden Storm. Heavy threat protection. Thrix makes your spells with mana value 5 or greater uncounterable, which overlaps with Surrak's protection for creature spells, ensuring that your largest threats reliably resolve against control-heavy opponents. Cost efficiency. The cost reduction for high-cost spells accelerates deployment of large creatures, aligning with Surrak's aggro or Stompy plan of quickly establishing a board of powerful attackers. Flash tempo play. Thrix shares Flash with Surrak, allowing you to play threats at instant speed, set up surprise board states, and then leverage Surrak's Trample to convert those high-power creatures into immediate and effective combat damage. Proud Wildbonder. Direct damage conversion. Proud Wildbonder allows your Trample creatures to assign damage as though they were unblocked, effectively bypassing blockers entirely, while Surrak ensures all your creatures gain Trample to fully enable this effect across your board. Maximum combat efficiency. Instead of losing damage to blockers, your creatures can push full damage to the opponent, which amplifies Surrak's aggro plan by turning every attack into significant life total pressure. Aggro finisher role. In a board of large creatures, this card acts as a pseudo-unblockable enabler, allowing Surrak supported threats to close the game quickly by converting board presence into immediate lethal damage. Etali, Primal Storm. Free value attacks. Etali generates card advantage by casting spells for free whenever it attacks, and Surrak's Trample ability helps ensure Etali connects or pressures blockers, enabling repeated value triggers in an aggro strategy. Reliable deployment. As a high-impact creature, Etali benefits from Surrak's protection, making it uncounterable and ensuring it reaches the battlefield consistently to begin generating advantage through combat. Aggro Snowball Engine. Each successful attack can produce multiple free spells, rapidly expanding your board or resources, which complements Surrak's Trample-based defense to maintain overwhelming battlefield pressure and close the game quickly. Post your commander on the comments section below, and we will create a video like this for you. Thank you for watching.